Take a deep breath.
You got this.
One,
Push hard.
Almost there.
Two.
Push hard.
three,
Yes.
Four.
Yes.
5,
Relax.
6. Oh my gosh, she's here.
Nice. Go. One more.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! She's here. Oh my god.
Grab your phone. I'll take something.
Hey, welcome to world. Oh my god. Oh, чего сладко.
You have to go to another room. Here I have.
You're awesome. Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video I want to share 2 birth stories. Why I'm doing this? Well, because when I was pregnant I was watching a lot of birth stories on YouTube in Russian and English languages. I feel like I have watched like everything. That was very helpful for me. As I always say, knowledge is the power. Now I take you to 2020, the pandemic year. I'm 39 weeks pregnant. At that time, usually in hospitals, they offered you to induce your labor. Obviously, I said no because I'm for natural births. But I was trying to induce labor natural by walking, dancing, jumping. One day, we wake up, my husband was about to go to work, and I was like, hey, wait, we need to do mama dance challenge because this is the time I can give birth any second. And in the morning we dance. Then the whole day I was walking outside with Portia. We walked down the stairs, upstairs. I was doing a lot of squats. I had a little fear like what if I'm gonna miss the contractions and I'll give birth right away. But apparently you will never miss those feelings. And around 11 p.m. I started feeling my first contraction. This is when I knew this is the real one. Then about like 30 minutes or so I felt another one, then another one, and around 3 a.m. I woke up and I told my husband, oh, I'm feeling another contraction. And so after that 3:15 another came, and I had contractions every 15 minutes. And I was trying to sleep to have a power for the next day to give a birth and push and stuff. And I was trying to sleep, but every time I had contraction I would wake up because I could obviously feel them and it was impossible to sleep. But in meanwhile I was able to sleep. So later on they would come every 10 minutes, but it took the whole day for me to get to the hospital. Around 4 p.m. we got to the hospital. This is when I had contractions every 5 minutes. I took my bag with me where I had my essential oils, candles, chess. For some reason I thought I would have a time to play chess in between of contractions. What else? I had my playlist of music, and when we got to the hospital I started listening that music. And that was funny because that music pissed me off. I was in that stage when I had 2 personalities. For 50 seconds during the contractions I was like a monster. Everything would piss me off and I would tell my husband, please turn off that music. And the next moment I feel great, relieved, and I'm making jokes and I feel normal.
Напоминай мне to relax, потому что I'm getting super tense.
Хорошо. Носом дыши, пожалуйста, девочка. Остановилась?
Ой. Да. Останавливается. Должен уже снять.
After 4 p.m. slowly we have walked to the hospital. We went through the paper process. That was pretty quick. Later they have checked my cervix and it was 6 centimeters dilated, which was good. Later on we went to the labor room. I have requested for a midwife because they are standing more for natural births. Obviously my contractions would get stronger and stronger. In the room, I couldn't lay down on the bed. I was standing for the literally whole time. My feet were swallowed, like I barely could stand. Sometimes I would sit and my husband would hold my feet because I just couldn't stand anymore, but also I couldn't sit because I was in such a pain. The main pain I had was in my lower back, and my husband would press it, massage it like every single time. That was very helpful. Without him, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to give a birth naturally. Also, we had a plan, like if I would ask for epidural, please say no to me, and that would make sense because I was almost there, and he was supporting me. He would remind me to breathe, and he would always say, "You're almost there, you're almost there." He was saying, "You can do it, you can do it." He was like a big support. Yeah, this is very important to have someone with you who will support you, who will handle you, because it's really painful, and sometimes I'm sure women can get very mad and yell or say different things. So please have someone who will be there for you and who will support you. So at one point, I'm standing there with my husband swaying from side to side, and my water broke. Doctors came, they put me on the bed. My cervix was 9 centimeters open. This is where my contractions became even more stronger. That was honestly. And then midwife came, the energy in the room changed, people come and go, something is going on. And probably I said something to midwife and she's like, "Okay, you can start pushing now." And I feel like I was pushing forever. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because I was only 9 centimeters open and she allowed me to start pushing, which is, I think, is not the right way. Anyway, I was pushing and pushing like forever. Probably I was pushing for 2 hours. I mean, that makes sense. I need another centimeter to open up fully. In my birth plan, in my birth preferences, I had a wish, dim lights, less people in the room. But honestly, by that time, I didn't care about anything. And in the room, we had so many people. I don't know, I feel like the whole floor just came to our room to see how I'm giving a birth. They gave me something like a sheets. I would pull to myself, and 2 people were pulling down way. First, I was in position on my hands and knees. I was trying to push this way, then I turned it on and I gave a birth basically the classic hospital way on my back. When my baby's head was coming out already, next to my midwife there was an intern who was helping her to take the baby out. He actually literally took the baby's head and he started pulling, and my husband saw it and he's like, yo, stop, please stop doing it, because the baby's head was so soft, and he said like his hands was like squeezing it. It was so bad. And I'm glad my husband was there. I was feeling very protective because he was watching everything, and also he was counting the pushes. He played a big role there. And at 11ish p.m. The baby was out, and right away they put her on my chest. That was the happiest moment, even though I barely remember things because I was so tired. And I just saw her and I was like, damn, she's so beautiful.
Oh my god.
That's it. I was focused fully on her. My husband is happy, people are happy. First we were waiting for placenta to get out and they were doing stitches on me. They helped me to put her on my breast, on my right, then on my left, and only in 3 hours they took her to take a weight and the length and stuff like this. So that's it. This is how I give a birth. I'm so happy. I find like this was the positive natural birth. Basically the whole process from the first contraction took exactly 24 hours. My second one was much faster, which you're gonna see in the next video.